Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Ultimate Plus comparison compared to the old Ultimate pedals. Let's have a look at a few more finer details. Here have a look at the washers and especially the ones in the back. You can see they use different ones on each side. On the new ones it's all the same, so it's a bit more consistent in look. Also, when you look at the pedal faces, you can see they now use better sunken in Torx bolts. The other ones are protruding a tiny hair. You could feel them with your socks, especially on the brake. If you were pressing like 80 or 100 kilos with socks, it's actually pretty easy to do with socks. And yeah, the bolts in the back, they're now the correct length, so they're not sticking out anymore. It's something you should expect from a product in this price range, but now they finally have the correct size. The funny thing is now they use nuts with locking plastic in it, so it's a locking nut, so it can't go out with movement. But the funny thing is, if you look at the back pedal face, there's no locking nut, and then on the old set they use a locking nut again. So I don't get it why they don't have it here. Also, the plastic used to be like a transparent acrylic or plastic or of any kind. Now it's black. Also at the front it's black. It used to be like transparent plastic, as you see. All the adjustments look to be the same. The sleeves, the slots in the pedals. The higher you put it, the more resistance, the lower it's the easier it is to press. And it goes for the dampers and the spring here. So the adjustments are the same. I'm going to try to give you as much looks and angles of this pedal set so you can compare it yourself and maybe see stuff I missed. But they also don't use the springs anymore on the dampers, so that's nice. On the brakes they didn't have it, but on the throttle the old one had a spring. And it I guess it's a different brand, but it has its own branding now, so they let somebody produce it to their specifications, I guess. I'm just gonna give you some video footage so you can look at it. I'm not gonna say much anymore. I think I've said everything I've spotted so far. It's barely sticking out. It's even not, it's just barely in there. I really wonder why they choose to do that and not just give it a few more